No intro, no outro, just straight heat. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, go over last week's outlook, this week's outlook. Excuse me. Wow, I'm tripping. What happened in the market this week, what I project to happen in the market next week, and then something that I'm also adding to my YouTube is I'm going to give y'all from retail perspective, and I'm going to give y'all the charts from the smart money perspective. As you know, some of y'all don't, some of y'all don't know. I'm primarily I use smart money concepts, but I trade like a retail trader, if that makes sense. Can't really explain it, but it's something that I do. So I'm just going to give you both perspectives. So going into what happened in the past week, it's actually been very interesting in the market. Um, some interesting stuff happened. So let's just start from I wanted UCAD to buy up, um, get into my zone, and then sell off. Very that's what I posted on my Tradingview, uh, and it did that somewhat. But it's yeah. So it bought up to where I projected it to be. Now it's in my zone. So that reactionary reaction that I'm looking for shorts, I'm anticipating it to happen this week. It just took a little bit longer. So UCAD, I probably had a few positions on, probably like two, no, had four positions on UCAD. Two of them I lost. One I closed out a break even, and the other one I had a little bit of profit in. So GU, I had EU short term. It was meant to say short to long, like how GU said short to long. So I wanted EU to short before longing, so selling off before buying off. And it did that, but it just took some time. So a lot of my plays this week, it took some time to get there, which is cool. I'm not tripping. EU and GU was my banger this week, like, and I mean big bang. So it sold off, consolidated around my point of interest, and then bought up. Um, I'm gonna tell you what I expect price to do next week. So that was cool. It was cute. And then last but not least, GU. GU short to long. So sells to buys. Um, GU was also a banger for me as well. It went way below its low, which I found very interesting because usually if it breaks that low, it's gonna keep going down. And I kind of got scared because I was like, oh shoot, the longing opportunity is not gonna come. But the longing opportunity did come, as you can see, in the form of a double head, inverted head and shoulder. It bought up, now it's coming back to retest this neckline of the shoulder. So very interesting, extremely interesting actually. So boom, we're just gonna deep dive into what I project for next week. And like I said, I'm gonna give it to you retail and I'm gonna give it to you smart money. So retail for GU, um, this is the little trend line thingy that I drew. It's at a trend line. It's at a trend line. So either one or two things are gonna happen. Either it's going to, excuse me, it's not at a trend line. So boom, let me just delete that. So it broke out of the zone. I projected to honestly buy up to this trend line and then see how it reacts off this trend line. Now, if it breaks the trend line and then keeps going up, then we're gonna go buy up to this zone, which is very possible. So just have to wait and see how it reacts off of this trend line, see the engulfing pattern. So this can give you anywhere from 66 pips to 135 pips. Just have to wait and see uh, how that plays out, really. So have to wait and see how that plays out. Let me actually put arrows on here so it's more clean. So go up. This is scenario one, and then this is scenario two. So this is scenario one. This is scenario two. Scenario one can give me a potential of 60 something pips. Scenario two gives me a potential of, because I'll be getting it from down here, 141 pips. So I'm gonna just keep this on the screen for next week. All right. Great British Pound USD, same thing. Um, it broke out of this area, this zone. I'm anticipating it to continue to at least this zone. So if that does happen, like I said, gotta wait to see how it reacts. That is a 219 pip move. Honestly, this is your trade. This is the trade for the week. You don't even have to worry about these other zones. If the price decides that it wants to go to, the trend line, then okay, so be it. That can give you anywhere of 300 pips. So GU is looking real nice. EU looking real nice. Now UCAD, it's truth be told, I'm not even looking at this. UCAD is gonna have to clear above these highs. This high right here, which is an institutional level 131000, before I even look at trading it. And if it just so happens to clear those highs, let me make it precise. If it happens to clear those highs, then I'll be looking to get involved. But until then, uh, I'm not looking to get involved, truth be told. Because this can either go one or two ways. Either it can reject the zone and sell back down, or it can reject the zone and do a sell to buy. So reject the zones, sell back down, get to this area, and then potentially buy up to form new highs, or it can just keep dropping down to this trend line. So that's all dependent. So, all right, boom. Now for a retail smart money concept, I'm gonna like break this down for y'all real quick because I've been getting a lot of questions on my Instagram. So I had a major structure change of character, which is cool because when I have a change of character on major structure, I like to go look into my point of interest to get involved. So I got a change of character. Price is selling down, looking to get into my point of interest. This is where I'll be setting my pending orders for buys. In the meantime, while price is going down, I'm catching that price down. So minor structure, I had a change of character. I had a minor structure, break of structure. I want price to tap into my point of interest, which is on, as you can see, I'm on a 5-minute time frame before selling down. So uh, this can give me a good 85 pips. And then where I have this going to is this other level of supply and demand, because on a major structure, this right here was a huge change of character on major structure. So I'm looking for price to come and re-mitigate this area, smart money wise. Same thing with Great British Pound USD. All right, I had a change of character on major structure. So I'm looking to get involved into the market down here for buys. However, I want to catch those buys. So I have a change of character. I want price to come and tap into my area of supply and demand before dropping. And another confirmation for that is, as you can see, this was a head and shoulder pattern on a smaller time frame. Yeah, head and shoulder pattern on a smaller time frame. And then last but not least, UCAD. Now, the reason why I can't really get involved on UCAD with sells, because I did not see a clean change of character. Now, some people might consider this a change of character because price failed to make new highs, but I consider that consolidation. So if I should take this trade on its way down, I want price to come back and mitigate 50% of this area before dropping lower. But like I said, UCAD is not really clean to me, so I have to wait for further confirmation. However, this was a a change of character and a break of structure on a higher time frame. So I would like price to come back, test these areas where the break of structure left out of, and reprice higher. So that's I gave you my retail bias and I gave you my smart money bias. Now we're going to go into the economic calendar for next week. So Monday we have nothing. It's a bank holiday for the United States. It's Juneteenth, the federal holiday. Oh no, I lied. I am tripping. All right. So boom, here we go. Yeah, bank holiday. So we have some, shoot, we have a lot of red and orange folders. Monday we have one, two, three red folders for Euro, USD, and Euro, even though USD is a bank holiday. Tuesday, USD existing home sales, which I know the housing market is trash. Wednesday, we have CPI, and then federal chair, he testifies. This is interesting. Huh, interesting. Thursday is where we have a lot of heady hitters. So Thursday, I might not even be shit. We gonna see. Euro, Thursday, Great British Pound, USD. So really anything with red and orange folders, that's something to be cognizant of. And then Friday, Great British Pound retail sales, German IFO business climate, FOMC members Bullard speaks is going to be very interesting right here. And then revised UOM customer sentiments. Interesting. So next week we have a lot of news to be cognizant of. Hopefully this helped for your bias for next week. Uh, Hit me up on Instagram, Tradingview, leave your comments below. All right, peace.